Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us at e-KLESF 2022. My name is Kingsley from Center for Corporate and Community Development, University Tunku Abdul Rahman, Utah. Today we are presenting a webinar titled Mind Sport Championships by Mr. Teo Kim Foo. Mr. Teo Kim Foo is founder of Brilliant Brain Enterprise and also the chairman of Malaysia Memory Sports Organization, an organization registered under the Society Act 1966 of Malaysia. The organization is licensed by World Memory Sport Councils, WMSC, an independent governing body of the mind sports of memory and regulates competitions worldwide. Just a little housekeeping before we start. If you have any questions, please type them into the chat box in your Zoom control panel. I will bring them up during the Q&A sessions at the end of this webinar. For Utah students and staff, please sign your attendance in the link posted in the chat box. Without further delay, let us turn the time over to Mr. Teo. Hi, Mr. Teo.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kingsley. So just double check. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Mr. Teo.
Okay, so the slide also no problem. We can
Yes.
see the slide.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so I can start now.
Yes,
can I start now?
Sir.
Yeah. Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Mr. Teo Kim Foo. Today the speaker. So today the title will be the Mind Sports Championships. So I believe a lot of you heard about a lot of sports. The most famous one in Malaysia will be badminton, and right now the World Cup, football games. So there's many other games, physical, so we can see each other and moving. But the mind sports, I believe, not many people know this kind of competition. Okay, let me show you more about the mind sports. Okay, so before I show you the mind sport, let me introduce myself a little bit so that you know who actually I am. So my full name is Teo Kim Foo from Malaysia, Ipoh, Perak. Okay, so I'm the president of World Memory Sport Council for Malaysia, in Malaysia. So I'm also the vice president of Asia Pacific Memory Sport Council. So I'm also the arbiter, that's mean the judge of Global Grand Final Memory Championships. So I'm also the chief judge of MMLM Memory Competition. I'm also the chief judge of Malaysian Memory Competition. So in 2014, I achieved the champion in MMLM Memory Championships. The category is a disc and event. I got the first place. So I got prize also. So I thank you very much for MMLM to organize such a nice memory competition. Okay, so in 2014, after that, so I start to participate in the World Memory Championships. So I also meet a lot of memory sportsmen. So I increase a lot of my memory skill by joining the competition. So I'm also the Malaysian Memory Sport team leader. So that's mean the team leader for the sport memory. So our team, after the 2015, we achieved 3 Asia Pacific Memory Open Championships, the first runner-up team award. So our Malaysia Memory Sport team also achieved 1 World Memory Grand Final Championship, second runner-up team awards. So that's me after the 2015 Malaysia Memory contestants, how to say, already have an excellent result when we join participant in the International Standard Memory Championships. So I'm also the International Master of Memory, certified by World Memory Sport Council, which is in London. So maybe some people were interested about the International Master of Memory. So let me do more introduction about what actually is for the International Master of Memory. So the requirements of International Master of Memory in 2014. So when I joined the competition, if I want to achieve this title, the first I need to memorize a single deck of playing cards in 2 minutes. This is one of the requirements. Then the second one would be I need to memorize 10 decks of playing cards in 1 hour. That would be 520 cards total. And I need to memorize 1,000 random digits in 1 hour. So, and then I also need to achieve 2,500 championship points in the same competition. That means I need to achieve 4 requirements, only then and entitled to achieve the title of International Master of Memory. In 2014, if I'm not wrong, in 2014, there's only less than 300 International Master of Memory title in the world. Okay, so this is the picture. Okay, this is a picture when I achieved the title. Then Mr. Tony Buzan, the World Memory Sport Council founder, present me the certificate. So you can see the International Master of Memory. This is the logo to represent the title. Okay, so let me come back to Malaysia. Then Malaysia also has the memory competition, as just now I mentioned, MMLM My competition. So Malaysia My competition actually will be happen every year, once in a year. But because of COVID-19, so Malaysian MMLM memory championships, we have no choice. We stop at 2020. So now 2021, 2022 already stopped about 3 years. So if I'm not wrong, next year, 2023, MMLM My competition will start again. So this is very looking forward, and this is a big event for all the memory player, my player, to have a platform to compete their skill in memory, in my content, in mental calculation and mind mapping as well. So you can see here, I show some information here. So in the MMLM My competition actually have 3 main different category to test our Malaysian, the participant, the mind skill and mind power. So the first one in the morning usually would be memory competition. So memory competition will include random words, memorize the words, random numbers, historical dates and event, and the random alphabet. It will be take the whole morning from 9 to 12 to 1 for memory competition. After the lunch, then we will have another competition called mind mapping. So I think a lot of people also heard mind mapping before. So after mind mapping will be the mental calculation. The whole event will be the 1 day, okay, in 1 day. So MMLM competition actually established in 2006, if I'm not wrong, has a history of 16 years. So this is a very excellent platform for us, like me. I'm the memory contestant before. So we always looking forward to this event so that we can know how good our skill of memory to be, to which level. Okay, because the competition is always like an examination for us to test our skill. Okay, so that's why we are always looking forward to this excellent competition. Okay, so you can see the picture here. This is the picture I took during the competition. Usually, a few years ago, who participating in the total participant for the memory competition reached about 1,200 participants, sometimes 1,300 participants for the memory competition. So this is a very excellent big event for whole Malaysia, the mind sport, the memory sport people to join. So yeah, I'm the chief judge. That's why I can walk around to check the participant during the competition. So after the competition will be the mind mapping competition. So you can see that. So the participant drawing the mind map. Okay. So the mind map also is a very good tool for human being to like creative thinking analyze something, and then also help to increase memory power for some subjects. So this is also very fantastic competition. And also the mental calculation also. So this is a student, maybe this is a teacher or adult also join the competition. So also we have a lot of students join the competition. Mind mapping, memory, and you can see this girl where I took the picture, the girl looking at me. Okay, so they're not so tough during the competition. They're so enjoy. Okay, so the competition actually attract a lot of competitors from different states, different provinces in around Malaysia. So you can see this from Negeri Sembilan, this from Perak, also from Selangor and Johor, Malacca, and some also from Sarawak and Sabah. So this is a very grand, like a whole Malaysia event. Okay, so also some TV station will also come here to do some interview to ask about the question, hey, what happened in the my sport? Because the memory competition is slightly, not slightly, it's totally different. It's slightly different from other sports. So like football and badminton, so they allow outsider to go into the hall to watch, to see how they compete. But memory competition and mice competition, usually we request to close the door to make it quiet, because once you know, when you memorize a lot of digits or a lot of random words, then people make noise, then you will totally disturb you. Then maybe you cannot have a better performance. But my sport is closed. Okay, that's why a lot of people feel that is a bit a bit like something we want to know, but we cannot see what happened, what going on the competition. Okay. Okay, so let me talk about memory, because I'm the memory chief staff of the memory competition. So a memory competition, random words, random number, this an event, a random alphabet. Let me show you how the text table, the competition table. So usually we will have 10 minutes for memorization and 15 minutes for recall. This is a time for the memory competition. That means we will give this memory, because it's a membership, random words to the participant. Okay, and then they have 10 minutes to memorize all the random words here. Okay, not only 120, we have a total 240 words for them to memorize. So the participant need to memorize all in order, all in sequence. That means the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannot jump, cannot the ballet, okay, cannot empty the space. Okay, so if you got memorized salah, mistake, so let's say if 20 words, if you recall 20 words correctly, so you will get 20 points. If you got 8 mistake, so that means 20 minus 8, you will get 12 points. But if you have 9 mistakes, okay, more than 9, more than 8, that's 9 mistakes, the whole row, the whole column will be 0. Then we will go to next column to mark the point. So if you got 8 MD, that means you don't know how to write the words, so you make it MD, then we will consider memorized mistake, then we will minus 8 points. But if you got 9 MD, the MD, you don't know, you make it MD, you write nothing, so it's considered 9 error, so this row will become 0. So you can alert that actually the rules and regulation request you to memorize every word. Okay, so because when you know the memory techniques, you have no excuse to say you cannot write it down. Okay, even though some words you are totally you totally don't know what's meaning of this word, and you never met this word before, but you still need to write it down, because memory skill can solve this kind of problem. That's why we have the minus point rules and regulation. we will expect you can memorize everything. Okay. Okay, this is a second category, is a random numbers. Okay, random numbers. One row, that's 20. There are 20 digits, so you need to memorize as many as possible. So if you have more than about 8 also 8 error, then we will also minus 8 points. If you can memorize, if you got 9 mistakes, so then the whole row will become 0. So this is the rules and regulation for the MMLM competition. So the participant need to memorize as many as possible, and then to write it down, cannot MD. Okay, but because MD we will consider a memory error, so we will count it. If more than 9, if more than 8, decimal 9, we will make the deduction, the point. Okay, so this one takes an event. So the date, okay, the year is here. Then this one will be the event, the something happened. But this one all the fake one. It's not the true one. So we want to test your memorization power. That's why we will not give the actual history and the date, because you if that one is the actual one, so you can memorize in advance, then we are not able to totally test your memory power. Okay, after you memorize this one, then this one will be recall sheet. Okay, so you can see the back those wounds is not in the first one. They will jump to another page. Okay, maybe in the downside, maybe in another way. So you need to find the event, then to fill in the year. Okay, the year. Okay, so this is the something like sejarah, the history. So if you know how to memorize this kind of a text, so your exam when you study the sejarah, this will help you a lot. Okay, the last one will be the random letters of alphabet. So you need to memorize as many as possible about the random letters. Okay, so this is the totally 4 category in the MMLM memory competition. So after that, we will issue the result. Okay, then you will see which category you are the winner. Like this is the random words winner, this is a dates and event winner, random numbers, and random letter of the alphabet. Okay, after we announce the result, then you will see the slide here. Because why I want to show you this slide, because you will have a cash prize. If you are the first prize, you got the first prize, you have 5,000 Malaysia ringgit. Okay, with the second prize you got 2,000, and the prize you got 1,000. Okay, and we also have 5 consolation prize, 100 for 5 people, and back school prize, and also special prize for 9 years old under, and 500 special prize for 16 years old. Okay, so but you need to meet the term and condition. So this is the cash prize for the memory competition. Also mental calculation and mind mapping also have the cash prize. So you can see this one. Okay, this one 2020. Okay, in 2020, that's when COVID-19 started. Okay, so in 2020 we make a little bit slight change. So usually the MMLM competition will happen in Sungai Long, Utah campus, but in 2020 committee will start to have the event in different campus, different college, like the University Sungai Long campus, Kampar campus, corresponding Pahang, Johor, Sabah. But unfortunately, because of COVID-19, then we are unable to make it happen. But I believe in 2023, maybe this same plan will going on like 2020, hopefully. Okay. Okay. So, and we MLM also will arrange the award ceremony. So then the cash prize certificate will present to the winner on the stage with the founder of DUN, Dr. Lim Yong Se, and the headmaster, principal of Utah and Tayu sit together. So this is a really memorable moment. You can take the picture, then post on Facebook. So you are the winner. So this is a very good platform for all the memory competitors, contestants. Okay. Okay, let me talk about another one. So another topic. So a lot of people will, after my introduction, they will think about, oh, is it possible to memorize such large information like random words, random numbers. I believe some of you, if you don't know memory skill, you will think this is impossible. Yeah, this is an impossible mission. How to memorize so many numbers in only 15 minutes, okay? So actually, if you do not have any idea about memory skill, yes, you are not able to memorize a lot to be the winner. But if you know the technique, then you can memorize. Let's say, okay, give example, the last winner for random words, the winner can recall about 160 random words. Okay, 160 random words. Okay, so and the random numbers, the last year, the last winner in 2019, the person can can recall more, almost reach to 400 digits. So you can once you know this number, this figure, that if you are the person who never know the memory skill, then you will maybe you will say this is like a super brain. How can you do that, memorize such a number? Because they know the skill. Okay, so let's see my slide. Okay, actually learning, there's 3 stages of learning. Okay, so memory competition and learning actually is match. Okay, they can help each other. Okay, in the learning, the first stage will be acquire. Okay, so in the school, okay, we will get the information from our teacher. In university, you will get the information, gain the information from a lecturer. Even you are working adult, you will gain the information or knowledge from your senior or your boss, from supervisor. Okay, so they will teach you the knowledge or the subjects to make you knowledgeable. So when after they teach you, they give you the information, then your learning second stage will be memory. So a lot of people actually they only have one method or one way for memorization. That's where that way will be like a machine. So repeat and repeat. Okay, so that you can remember it. Okay, so this is a traditional memory method. I name it. Okay, so after that, you need to apply application. You need to apply it like you're working. You need to apply what you learn from your senior or from your boss. If you can't apply, you cannot memory, then you're unable to apply. It means how the boss will judge you. Okay, maybe your boss will say, what happened to this person? I teach you so many times, but you're still unable to remember. So the boss or your senior will judge you. Maybe you are not concentrate enough, or you are not good enough, or you are not smart enough. Okay, this is for working adult. And for student, what will happen if the teacher teach you, okay, everything, okay, school subjects, but during the exam, okay, during the exam, but your result is not good, okay, but but when you learn from the teacher, you understand the subjects, you understand the thing, how to happen. But the problem is when you sit down for the exam, you are not able to recall what you have learned from the teacher. So the result will show that if you not pass the exam, so the result will tell everyone you are not good enough. Maybe you are not smart enough. Yeah, some people will judge like this way, and some people will say, you are not many. Okay, but if your result is good, then people will judge you smart. This one is smart, this girl is smart. Okay, like working adult also, if you can remember what the senior or your boss told you about the product information, then the boss will say this person is good. Okay, I can think about increase the salary, whatever. So in this way, you can see that memory power is very important for any human being. Okay, whatever, when you're young, your children, teenagers, until you're adult, even you to become a senior citizen, memory power equal to you are smart enough or you are good enough. So this is a very important point we need to alert. Okay, Let me go to the next slide. So there's also 3 stages of memory. When you memorize something, actually there's a main 3 stages. Actually got many stages, so I will sort it down. So one is a sensory memory. Sensory memory. Okay, so the information will through what you see, what you touch, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste. Then you will record down what happened, what already happened to you, what you have learned from what you see, what you hear. Those we call it the sensory memory. Okay. After that, the memory will go into short-term memory, and then some information will go to the long-term memory. Of course, go to long-term memory. You can record it anytime, anywhere, when you need. Okay. Let me do some more explanation about this one. So sensory memory will through our sensory, okay, through what just now I mentioned, the touch here and watch and see or something. So after that, your information, if you unattended, if you not pay attention or you not pay focus enough, so the information will lost. That means forgot. Okay, we will forget. Okay, if you pay attention enough, the information will move to short-term memory. If you maintain rehearsal, repeat and repeat. Okay, so your memory will slightly will go to short and long term in between. Okay, if you rehearsal enough and you understanding better, or you have more more attention to that information, sometimes the information will go to the long-term memory. Otherwise, the information is lost, will go to lost. Okay, so the problem is, but some people, they do a lot of rehearsal, but they're still unable to remember. So what actually happened? Okay, let me show you. Actually, this regarding the function of our brain. So I believe a lot of you will notice that we have one brain, but there's two parts. One is the left brain, another is our right brain. Okay, this left and right having a different function. So the left brain will more like logic thinking. Okay, observe, sequence, analysis, recognition, number, language, word, lyrics, operate, and logic. So we call it the scientist brain. Okay, will analyze something, what you should do, what you should not do. Okay, so this is like a logic thinking, scientist thinking. So our right hand side, right brain, the function will be imagination, color, when you overall something, visual, creative, art, lyric, feeling, picture. When you're listening music, okay, and sometimes you daydreaming, this kind of function is belong to our right brain, But which brain is good, is manage the memory? Which one is have a better or stronger function in memory? Okay, actually, it's our right brain. It's our right brain. It's not our left brain. Left brain. If you understand the thing, the skill or something, yes, you can remember. Okay, but sometimes we have a lot of like English words or Malay words or other Japanese words. Yeah, I'm able to understand, but you need your right brain to help you. Okay, you need having to help you. So this is a left brain and right brain. So the scientists say the right brain, the memory power is better than the left brain at least 1,000 times. 1,000 times. That means if your left brain memorize one thing, your right brain can easily memorize 1,000 items. So this is the scientists the basics the result from the examination. So okay, let me talk about some another one. So sometimes when you study in your school, I believe you like sometimes after 30 minutes when the teacher teaching you something, okay. So after 30 minutes, so you will play something like play the pen on your hand, right? Okay, you start to lose concentration. Okay, then some people, okay, if the teacher teach about the sejarah, so then your textbook have Tunku Abdul Rahman, the picture, the prime minister, the first prime minister. So then your right brain is very busy to to hear what the teacher talk to you. And the book all is words. Okay, so your left brain need to understand what actually it writing on the book. So then your left brain will be very busy because the language, okay, numbers, okay, so and the words all is under our left brain. When your left brain very busy, then your right brain nothing to do. So when your right brain nothing to do, your right brain will go to imagination. So in this period, we call it as you lost the concentration. Then you need to balance because your left brain too busy, your right brain nothing to do. Then your right brain need to do something. Then your right brain will automatically do something to make it balance. What will be happen? What will happen? Then you will draw something. Okay, you will draw something on your textbook. Then you will make this kind of people to take an M16 to ride the motorbike. Then you will have a mask also. So after you drawing every day, the thing you like, you love on the your textbook, your study book, then you will feel, what will you feel? You will feel, oh, quite comfortable. Okay, what happened with you will do it. No people ask you to do it, but you will do it automatically. It's because your brain need to be balanced. Your left brain too busy, your right brain nothing to do. Then your right brain will do something to make it balance. Okay, so this is automatically, so we cannot stop it. Okay, this is what also people call you loss of concentration. But in the memory skill, we will focus on turn the words, turn the character into a picture, like vegetable. Okay, so we will ask you, if you want to memorize this better, you need to turn the vegetable word into a picture. Then your right brain will have something to do because you need to imagine the vegetable, the picture. Then when your right brain have something to do, then your right brain will not lost the concentration. Okay, so like the toilet paper, when you talk about toilet paper, you need to imagine the toilet paper. Okay, so like another example, like teacher talk about the history, you need to try to imagine visual the thing, the story happened. Okay, if you can do in this way, so I would say mostly you will not lose your concentration because your left brain already occupied by your imagination. But if you just focus on the words, on what teacher say, then your right brain nothing to do, your right brain will do automatically something like daydreaming, draw something. So this is the very important point for you to catch back, to take back your concentration. Okay. In memory skill, we will talk about a lot. We will talk a lot about the imagination, how to turn it into a picture. But of course, we have a lot of skill to help the student. Okay, so we will use a lot of skill to lock the picture with the contents in the textbook. In the textbook. Okay. Okay, so let me go to another competition. Okay, World Memory Championships. Okay, so just now we talk about MMLM. Now we go to the World Memory Championships. Okay, World Memory Championships organized by the World Memory Sport Council, which is found in 1991. The founder will be the founder is Tony Bozan and Raymond King. Okay, they are from London, England, London. So I'm the senior arbiter, senior judge of World Memory Sport Council, World Memory Championships. So I'm sitting here. Okay. So this is the World Memory Grand Final Championships, which happened in 2019 in China, Wuhan. So you can see the memory contestants was doing the memorization about the random cards. We call marathon cards. So the contestant have 1 hour for memorization. You memorize as many as possible, okay? And then have 2 hours to recall what you have memorized. Write it down on the paper. Let's say this is a card, then we have the paper to let the participant to write it down on their recall paper. So you can see this is from this girl is from China, and this one is from North Korea, and this one is from Mongolia, and another from Korea, and Malaysia is from another side. This one is for Vietnam. This is a also yearly event. Okay, so yearly a big event for the whole world memory contestant to test, to train, to achieve their goal in mind sport. Okay, so let me show you some video so that you can understand more about how they memorize the card, how fast they memorize the card during the competition. You can see their hand pushing the card, how fast. That means their brain actually, although you see they sit down there, do nothing, but actually their brain is like a universal, like an aeroplane, rocket, very fast to change the picture very, very fast by per second, per second, per second. Okay, let me show you so that you know how they memorize. Oh, I think it's not funny. You can see how fast they push the car. 1 second, more than 2 cars. And their head is just keep no, because their brain is running very fast, the brain cells running very fast. So this is the competition in the world. So this all is this person, all this person are the top memory epic memory sportman contestant in their own country. So the competition is not only for teenagers or adults, even for senior citizens. You can see the picture here. This gentleman is from China, and he was about 68 years old. And this lady is also from China, and this also from China is all senior citizen group, all which who is over 16 years old. They also allowed to compete in the memory competition. So even some people disabled, so they're also allowed. We will prepare some equipment for them if they request whatever they want. So we will see if match the rules and regulation of World Memory Sport Council, then we will allow them to participate in this meaningful competition. Yes, okay. World Memory Sport Council Malaysia also have the branch. So we call it as a Malaysian Memory Sport Organization because Malaysia is not allowing us to register Malaysian Memory Sport Council. That's why we changed to an organization. But we are licensed by the World Memory Sport Council in Malaysia to develop, to promote the memory skill and to organize the memory competition under the Malaysia under the World Memory Sport standard. So you can see the logo. We will have the elephant. Elephant, that means because elephant they memorize is very powerful in the animal field. So that's why we will use the elephant as our logo. Once you see this logo, that means this kind of person is very strong in their memory power. Okay, so this okay, what you see here was we organized the third Asia Pacific Memory Championships in Malaysia. This is also the 4th Malaysian Memory Championships. Okay, in the Putrajaya. Okay, so the Harry Ward University. And that time, total participants almost 120 from different countries. Okay, so this is also one of the big events in Malaysia for mind sport. So this was their picture to show them when they are memorized the name and faces. You can see that the names, the face here. So they have about 15 minutes for memorization, and then they need to recall back the person with the correct name. Okay. So let me talk about the World Memory Championships, the 10 disciplines. That's the 10 events. So in the World Memory Sport Council standard, there are total 10 disciplines to test the memory contestant, how good their memory power, their memory skills. The first one usually with name and faces, and then speed card, definitely the one type of playing card, and then the speed numbers, 5 minutes numbers, and then the binary numbers with 10010111110000, And then spoken number. So this is what I love most, because spoken number is very challenge. How to challenge? So we will have a machine, we will have a apps or maybe something. We will podcast one number per second, continuous, one number per second, one number per second, like 5, 6, 8, 3, 9. So the first trial was 100 digits. The second trial will be 200. The third trial, sometimes we have the trial to 400 digits. So the memory contestants need to memorize the digit by only listen one time. Okay, let's say 100 digits with 100 seconds. Then once the 100 digits already podcast, you need to recall back all the numbers in sequence. Okay, let's say the first digit is correct, the second digit is wrong, the third, fourth, fifth, and the last until 100 is correct. But because you're wrong in the second, so you only got 1 point. The rest digit we consider no point. Okay, so you in this way you can alert that the standard of world memory forecast is more strict. Okay, so because we know if you have good memory power, you should not miss it. Okay, so the sixth one will be random words, which MLM also has. Okay, random numbers, date and event, random card, and abstract images. So we will fix these disciplines to test the memory contestant. Okay, so that we know how good your memory skill and your memory power actually you have. Okay, so let's see the world record. Okay, because some of you are not really understand how good the memory contestant the result. Let's see. Okay, like name and face 15 minutes. Right now, the world record is 187 names. Okay, in 15 minutes memorize and 30 minutes for you recall. So the world record right now is 107 names is correct. Okay, so and speed card, one deck of cards with 52 cards. Okay, so the world record right now is 13 seconds 96 to recall back 15 cards. Okay, so speed numbers 5 minutes for memorization, 15 minutes for recall. Right now the world record is 616 numbers. Okay, and binary numbers, competitors have 13 minutes for memorization, and right now the world record is 7,485 binary numbers. And spoken numbers, 1 digit by 1 digit podcast from the computer. So right now the world record is 574 numbers. Okay, so you can imagine how excellent the memory contestants actually they have the power of memory. And the random words, 15 minutes for memorization, 30 minutes for recall. Right now the world record is 335 words. And 1 hour random numbers, we also call marathon numbers. 1 hour for memorization, 2 hours for recall. Right now the world record is 4,620 numbers. And the date and event, the fixed events, 5 minutes for memorization, 5 minutes for memorization, 15 minutes for recall. Right now the world record is 154 dates. Okay, 1 hour card, just now what you see the video. Okay, so 1 hour for memorization, 2 hours for recall. Right now the world record is 2,530 cards, which is total 48 decks of cards. So abstract images, 15 minutes for memorization. So 30 minutes for recall. Right now the world record is 806 digits. So once you see this kind of a record, then I believe you will have the you will have the next question will say, are they human? How can they memorize such a big information? Okay, so this is what I mentioned before, because they have the memory skill. The true, I want to emphasize, is a true memory skill to support them so that they can make it happen. Okay, if normal person without any memory skill training before, of course they are not able to do it. Okay, this is very important. So in 2017, Malaysia group, okay, achieved the overall country third place. So this is the best result we achieve in the memory world memory championships. So this is a world memory championships, the random words, the memorization ships. So this rules and regulation is more strict. Okay, let's say 1 to 20. If you recall one mistake, the whole column will minus half, 15%. That means if you already recall 20 words, but one mistake, then you only get 10 points. 10 points. If two mistakes, the whole column 0, then we go to the next row. So also the same. If your whole column correct, you got 20 points. If one mistake, minus half, 10 points. If two mistakes, whole row, whole column becomes 0. So this is a bit different from the MMLM. The MMLM is better for memory contestant to have at least 8 mistakes without cut you 50%. So this is a bit different from the Malaysia MLM and the competition. So yeah, this certificate, my certificate in International Master of Memory, I achieved it in 2014 in the memory competition. So right now, a lot of International Master of Memory in the social, in the public. So I will say, please make sure this is under World Memory Sport Council and under the International Master of Memory with the seahorse logo. This is the genuine memory master. Okay, so because the title actually is created by World Memory Sport Council. But right now in the market, there's a lot of people want to use this kind of title to make business, to do a lot of something, other things. So I think I have the responsibility to talk about this one for all of you. Okay, so why my competition is so important, okay, for learning or even for our human being. Memory skill actually is related to study, okay. If you have good mind skill, this will also help you to assist you increase the ability in your working field, okay. So because our left and right brain actually can be trained to have a better performance. So I believe some of you heard before, the question is how many percentage actually we have used in human being or all human being, how many percent we have actually used in our brain. So a lot of different answers. Some people say 5% only. Okay, some people say 3%. Some scientists say maybe more than 6. But what we can say is all the answer is below 10. That means our whole brain, we only occupy and use the brain cell only less than 10%. Okay, memory skill is one of the skills that stimulate your brain cell to work better for you to learn to perform in your daily life. Okay, so let me show you something. Like let's say for education, for academic. So this kind of information, I believe a lot of people not even understand what is this meaning. Okay, but in the memory training, my student only spend about 25 minutes to memorize all the words here, and then we test him with this kind of situation. Okay, let me show you the video.
Enzymatic activity.
非常好。接下来这个呢？
PHOSPHOLIPID。
非常好 ，phospholipid 哈。好，再下来这个比较简单哦。
transport。
非常好。好，现在啊，抓紧机会，给你偷看3秒。1、2、3，来，再下来这个是什么？
signaling molecule.
Yeah, you can see that. Okay, so I believe a lot of student or adult, when you see this kind of information, you maybe need to take at least 1 hour or 2 hours and then to memorize it. And sometimes you will also answer wrongly. But the student with memory skill, he can recall it perfectly. Okay, and last for at least 1 week. Okay, so let me show you another one. Okay, so yeah, So, okay, some people will ask me about, okay, how about you, Mr. Teo? Are you inborn with excellent memory power? But actually, I can tell you my memory is very bad. Okay, after my 13 years old, I learned the memory skill when I 30 years old, 30. Okay, so my education level is not high. I only go to, I only have a PMR, that's in Form 3 only. After that, I stopped my study because I not able to continue because my memory too bad. Okay, but after that, what I happened when I know the skill, because my English also actually not good, but I have the skill. Then because I want to speak better English, I need to memorize a lot of vocabulary so that I can speak it. Okay, so I can use the different words to express my feeling. So I use the skill to memorize the dictionary. Let me show you the video how I recall the dictionary.
Disappear. Disappear.
Disappear.
Disappear.
Hopefully it didn't disappear.
157.
Correct.
Okay, so another test.
Infinity.
Infinity. Why so difficult? Infinity.
You want me to spell it?
I got it. Okay, got it. 297.
Okay, I'm the person who only complete my study when I 16 years old. Actually, my English is very bad. Okay, if you know me, usually I will ask to speak in Mandarin. But because my English is not so good, then I apply the memory skill in memorize the dictionary so that I have more vocabulary to share with my friends and to present the talk. So this is actually changed my life. Memory skills actually changed my life. So I want to share to all of you. I want to give a hope to all of you. Actually, you can do it better if you have a better skill for your life. Okay. So yeah. So this is what I want to share with you. And of course, we have a course, memory course also for online or physical, offline also have. If you are interested, then you can contact me with this number. Also, you can screenshot it. You can take a picture. You also can follow my Facebook, Viren Spring, as my company name. So we can have more communication, or we can answer your question in the online. In the contact number or WhatsApp. Okay, so yes, Kingsley, this is all my presentation. Thank you for your attention. So any
Mr. Teo.
question?
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Teo. We will go ahead and have some time for questions now. Just a reminder, please type your question in the chat box. Any questions from the members? Any questions from my members? Thank you, Mr. Teo, for the wonderful session today.
Oh, really? I hope you enjoy the session here. I just share as many as possible what I experienced before. So I used to have, I used to be a no confident people because yeah, on the PMR, and when I come to the social look for job, yeah, it's very tough. But after I learned the memory skill, oh, everything changed. Yeah,
That's
so
great.
this skill actually is very useful for everyone. Some people will complain, always complain, I'm getting older, my memory is keep losing and keep missing and keep many. But yeah, I want to share you, I want to tell you, no, your brain is still there. Only the reason is you don't know how to operate your brain power. But of course, you need to learn from the certified trainer. Otherwise, it's still the same. So this is a very important message I want to send to all of you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Teo, once again. Since we don't have any questions from the floor, so we proceed to the last session. We would like to take a group photo, everyone, in this webinar. So please turn on your camera and stand by. Mr. Teo, maybe you can help me to stop sharing the screen.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Participants, yeah, you may try to turn on your webcam right now. Should be enabled right now. Okay, maybe we take first one, in the count of 3, 2, 1. Okay, can we have another session, another photo? Maybe this round is a freestyle. In the count of 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Okay, Mr. Teo, is there anything you want to cover before we wrap up?
Okay, so I think we can cover. So yeah, just let me know that if you have any question. So I'm willing to share with you because we focus on the skill because our mission is we would like to deliver this message to all of you, whatever you are Malaysia or other country, don't give up yourself. Actually, you can do better than you unable to expect. Yeah, under your expectation with powerful mind skill. Yeah, so we are here to help you to develop your potential power. Okay, don't give up yourself. The most important thing is don't lose your confidence. You still can be better. Yeah. So we hope I can help you. We can help you.
Thank you. That will be a great one. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Teo. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this session today. So there will be actually more webinars tomorrow. Please join us as well tomorrow's session. Thank you, everyone, and have a nice day. Stay safe. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.